Welcome back. This is lesson 5.5 journal or problem solving with percents. I will be able to correctly use percents to solve real life situations. I will be able to use this is a little short, percent equation. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted here, sorry. The 4 square method. The 4 square method to solve any word problem. So I'm giving you a couple of tricks today. This 4 square method works on any word problem. It's more of just a way to organize your thoughts so that you can more efficiently solve what you're trying to find out. Okay, vocabulary for this lesson. Percent, we know that that's part out of 100. Part is the part you have. Whole is the entire thing. Fraction, we know is part out of a whole. Decimal number, you know what a decimal number is, and original. So the original is what you had to begin with. Also usually the whole. All right, so it says Michaela needs to eat 2,000 calories every day. Her breakfast contained 22% of her daily calories. How many calories does she need to get for the rest of the day? So, what I know and what I need to know. So, let's list the things that we do know. We know that she needs a total of 2,000 calories. We know her breakfast was 22%. Of the whole day. What else do we know? That's all we know, but what is the question? So this is what we do know. So I'm going to put K next to it. I know this part. What do I need to find? That's where you underline the question to make sure you answer it. How much does she need to get for the rest of the day? That rest being the key word here. So what is it we need to learn? No? How many calories for the rest of the day? All right, we've dissected the problem. Now we need to come up with a plan of action. What are we going to use? Well, I am going to use the percent equation here. But if I use the percent equation, that will tell us 22%. After I find out that's going to tell me what she already ate. So percent equation to find how much she's already eaten. And then we're going to have to subtract because we're after the rest of the day. So then I'm going to subtract that from 2,000. Okay, we made a plan. Now let's follow through with it. So the percent equation, my statement here is she has 22% of the whole day. The whole day was 2,000. So 22% of 2,000 is what? So let's translate this into math language. 0.22 times 2,000 is the part we're looking for, the part she has eaten already. So if I do 2,000 times 0.22, 2 times 0 is 0, and then 0, and then 0, and then 2 times 2 would give me 4. The 0 placeholder times 0 3 times is going to give me those 3 zeros. 2 times 2 is 4. Add it up. 0, 0, 0, 4, and 4, and that's going to put 1 2 places behind the decimal. So in other words, she has eaten, the part that she has eaten has been 440 calories. But that didn't answer the question. It says, how much does she need for the rest of the day? So that's why I'm going to subtract her breakfast from 2,000. So 2,000 minus what she's already eaten. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 4 we can't do, so I'm going to borrow from all the way up here. Regroup. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 4 is 5. And then 1. So that gives us how many is left over. So our final answer is she has 1,560 calories needed to get through the rest of the day. Sorry, I glitched right there. All right, let's try this next one. Ricardo has $40 to spend on gifts for his brother's birthday. He spent 64% on a new baseball bat. How much does he have left to spend on baseballs? All right, what do I know? So I know that he has a total of $40. And he spent 64% of it already. So what is it I need to find? How much is left to spend on baseballs? So I need to find how much left for baseballs. All right, plan of action. What am I going to do? Well, I need to find 64% of 40. How do we want to do that? This one divides by 10 easily. So if you wanted to, you could use the mental trick. I'm just going to use the percent equation. But remember, we've talked about a few different ways you can look at it. And after I find 60% of 40, what would that equal? That would equal what he spent on the bat. So that would tell us what he spent already. So if I want to figure out how much he has left, I'm going to have to subtract that from 40. So then I'm going to have to do 40 subtract what he spent. By talking this through, it helps me make sure that what I'm planning on doing makes sense. So I don't just do a bunch of figuring just to get confused and get an answer that doesn't make any sense. So if I can figure out what he spent, then I'm going to take it from the total. That should give me what's left, and that was the whole point of the question. All right, let's do the work. So 64% of 40, I'm going to turn that into a decimal. So 64% of the total money he has equals what he spent. Let's figure that out. 40 times 0.64. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. And 0 times 0 is 0. Okay, next line. 0 placeholder. 4 times 4 is 16. Regroup 1. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 1 more is 25. Add it up. And we have 1, 2 behind the decimal, 1, 2 behind the decimal in my answer. So how much was spent on the bat? $25.60 was spent on that bat. Alright, we know how much was spent on the bat. The rest of our plan, take from the total money he had and minus what he spent. So $40. Subtract $25.60. 0. I can't do, so I'm going to have to borrow. Make this a 10. Now it's a 9, 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 3 minus 2 is 1. There's what's left. Now, what did that mean for our story problem? How much does he have left to spend on baseballs? He has $14.40 left to spend on baseballs. Alright, rate yourself on this concept, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Take a picture and turn it in on Google Classroom.